A hybrid minivan? No way. A hybrid minivan, a hybrid Sienna. Did you ever think that something like this would be so popular, so high demand, and such an amazing minivan? What's up everybody, it's Marcello back from Toyota World, and in this video, we're gonna review the 2021 ever so popular, high demand Toyota Sienna hybrid, specifically the XSE trim. Behind me here, I have a midnight black metallic all-wheel drive, and we're gonna talk about what the difference is when you go with an XSE versus the other models, and why you might want to get an XSE Sienna hybrid. But as always guys, before I get started with this video on the Sienna XSE hybrid, don't forget to smash a thumbs up after watching the video if you found this information cool and interesting, and of course subscribe to the channel for constant cool videos of your favorite Toyotas. Oh, and thank you to Maple Toyota for supplying such amazing inventory for us to review and be able to show you guys. These Siennas are very high demand, very hard to find, very hard to get. So I'm glad I was able to show you guys one. One of the most popular ones, the XSE, has been doing very well, available in a front wheel drive and an all-wheel drive. And I've got to say, all my time in the car business, specifically with Toyota now over 13 years, I never thought a minivan would be so popular and so high demand. Let's talk about why. Okay, so as I mentioned to you all, this is an XSE all-wheel drive model that I'm showing you guys, 2021 Sienna hybrid. The vehicle is $45,690. However, you can add $2,000 to that price tag and get it in all-wheel drive, which is this lovely machine over here. So that's $47,690 plus your freight PDI and of course taxes. We're in Canada, so these prices are Canadian. Now, here's what you get for that price. Let's dive right into the details, the features, and what comes on the XSE. You have a sport front fascia, which you can see at a glance. I'm gonna show you guys what an XLE front fascia looks like. This one has like a honeycomb style front grille. A couple of differences from this and an XLE or an LE, but nonetheless, you've got a sport model, sport inspired front fascia. Now, same thing goes for the back, guys. You can see you've got like the blacked out lettering on the word Sienna here. Take a close-up shot of that. Okay, you've got the honeycomb style mesh down below with the little flares towards the ends of the bumper. Okay, really nice. Now, as you can see, you also have a moonroof with roof rails. As you can see, this is a smart key. So this XSE Sienna is equipped with a smart key and push button start. You also have a rear power hatch kick sensor. You also have this feature for these side power sliding doors. This is how you can tell. It'll have like a little Wi-Fi signal looking thing on the side of the fender flare, or sorry, the side of the rocker panel flare on the vehicle. Really useful to have, especially when you have your hands full. And guys, on the XSE, it's gonna have an LED strip here on the headlamp. That's standard on the XSE, whether you go the all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. And you're also gonna have the LED on the taillights as well. Okay, everybody, really quickly, here's what the front end looks like on the XLE. This is an XLE grade 2021 Sienna Hybrid. As you can see, it does have a little bit of a different front grille, mainly towards the bottom of the vehicle. That's where most of the difference is on the XLE versus something like an XSE model Sienna. Now, there's no specific color that's unique to only the XSE model and XSE grade Sienna, but the interior color and combination of fabric is specific and unique to the XSE. Let's dive in and take a look exactly what that is. So they call this color a moonstone gray flannel color, and it's a combination of dark gray and a light gray. And the material is actually a mix of Softex and leather. So I'm gonna imagine here, this is our Softex material, and the outers here is the leather. Very beautifully designed, really, really cool and interesting. And guys, this interior color, the moonstone with the gray flannel, it is specific only on the XSE. You can't get this interior color and this interior color combination, at least for Canada, on any other model Sienna. So here it is again, guys, in the front driver's seat. Most of the part where you sit on is leather, and then you've got the upper center part here in the Softex. Kind of has like a little bit of a grained, grooved finish to it. Really cool, something different. And I really like how they did a nice contrast on the stitching. You can see here for most of the seat, it has like a nice orange stitch to it. Really different and cool for a minivan. Now guys, here's the thing. When you go with the XSE all-wheel drive, you've got a smaller 18-inch chrome-looking alloy wheel, as you can see behind me. However, when you go with the XSE front-wheel drive, you're upgraded to a black, larger 20-inch alloy wheel. Let's take a look. All right, so here's the beautiful, very high polished, almost chrome looking alloy wheel that you get when you go with the all-wheel drive model. You can see it's got a lot of nice ribs to it here. Really cool looking, has a lot of characteristic, not just a plain wheel, that's for sure. A lot of detail for a minivan. All right, now here is the blueprint front-wheel drive XSE, and as you can see, definitely a larger alloy wheel in like a matte black, almost a very dark gunmetal look. Still has the nice detailing to it, very nice finish. Wow, guys, I can't believe that Toyota has such beautiful alloy wheel options for a minivan. Guys, if you're looking for a Toyota Sienna, not to say that I have any in stock, but just in the next 10 feet of me, behind me, you've got one, two, and you've got a third one right there, and you've got another one somewhere down in the corner there, guys. Maple Toyota, thank you so much for all this inventory. So I reviewed a Sienna XLE a while back, and I did mention this already, how much I love the high quality finish and feel of the steering wheel. And also, as you can see here on the XSE, it's got the matching kind of like brownish, orange looking stitching that matches the stitching that's on the mixed leather and Softex seating. So on the XSE, you've got a leather wrapped heated steering wheel, and it also comes with the front, driver, and passenger heated seats. So I'm not sure if you guys are able to tell, now you are. So the XSE is actually captain seats behind the front seats. So it's a 7-passenger minivan, at least in the Canadian market. You'll have to go with another model to get it in an 8-passenger. When you go with the XSE front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, it is captain seats behind us here in the middle row, not a bench. Really cool, very useful to have, as you can see, very spacious, easy to walk in and out of the back, easy to store stuff if you have something longer that you want to lay on the floor. Very easy to do so. And speaking of seats, the passenger seat on the XSE, regardless if you go with the tech package or not, is going to have a 4-way power adjustable passenger seat. And as for the driver's seat is going to have an 8-way power adjustable system with lumbar support. And when going with the XSE, it does come standard with an 8-speaker premium audio, safety, service, and remote connect. And check this out. So my phone is not connected, and as you can see, navigation. So the XSE comes with embedded navigation. Some customers might find this as a flaw. Some customers actually prefer it. I prefer it. I think it's great to not have to deal with plugging in your phone or connecting your phone, syncing your phone in order to get some maps up here on your digital display to see where you're going or to get directions. You'll also notice that you have a very lovely, useful, easy to use and clear 4.2-inch multi-information display, which it's great. You can toggle through all kinds of customizations with the minivan and see exactly what's going on with your vehicle and what's happening. And you can also see the status of your standard safety features when going with the XSE model, which is your blind spot monitor system and your rear cross traffic alert. On the interior, I just want to show you guys something. I'm fairly tall. I'm 6'2", and I am so comfortable in the front of this minivan. It's got ample amount of space, guys. Like, check out all the storage that you have just on the front dash and the front console here. Like, there's plenty of storage, you know, for cups, cup holders, wallets, small purses, small bags, phones, like you name it. Check it out. So for cup holders, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and look how massive this compartment is. It's like your own personal suitcase. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. Amazing. Like, very comfortable, very economically styled interior. USB and charging ports. Check out how many there are just in the front of this vehicle. Okay, you got a USB port right here. You've got charging port, USB port, and just behind me here for the rear passengers, you have another charging port and another USB port. These Sienna XSEs are going to have a little bit of a different performance when you're driving them in terms of suspension and handling, especially when compared to the XLE, LE, and the Limiteds, and that's because the XSEs come with a sport tune suspension. In case you guys were wondering just how much storage is in the back of these 2021 Sienna hybrids, it's plenty of storage space. Take a look. Okay, so it's very deep, these compartments in the back here. This goes about a foot, maybe a foot and a half down from where this rear bumper is. You've got other side storage over here. These seats, they can fold completely down or they can fold flat into this section here. So you kind of have from right in the back all the way up to where the middle captain seats end as storage space, depending on how many passengers you've got in the vehicle when you're trying to store whatever it is you're storing. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap on the lovely, ever so popular 2021 Sienna XSE. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe for constant cool videos of your favorite Toyotas. Take care.